animals! Yeah, here we are, Jack, at the safari park. We've got animals! With animals. Can we go and look round? Well, we can, but first I've got to go and see my friend Bob. Oh, I want to see the animals! Well, let's go and see Bob first. Oh, okay. Well, here we are at the safari park, Jack, and this is my friend Bob. Hello, how are you?
Hi, good, Jack. Thank you very much. You?
I'm very well. What's your job? What do you do?
Well, I've got about 1,700 animals here from 120 different species, and my job is to look after them. The veterinary stuff, the management, the diets, you name it, it's down to me.
Wow, so you take care of them all?
Yeah, the buck stops here.
Can we see some of the animals?
Yep, it's a lovely day. Let's go and have a look.
I'm going to go look at the animals. Yeah, well, we'll both go. Oh, okay then, let's go. Wow, look, there's rhinos.
Yeah, these are the white rhino. They don't look very white, do they? But it's a derivative of the Afrikaans word for wide mouth. But the sad thing about these is that the poaching level at the moment is probably the worst in 20 years. Last year in South Africa, we know that about 430, 450 were poached. They're the ones we know about, so it's almost certainly a minimum figure. And in 2012, it's probably running at 2 or 3 a day. It's an horrendous situation, which makes the role of zoos even more important, because we have a fundamental role of doing research, education and conservation, but raising awareness of these issues is equally important, making people understand what's happening out there. The value of that horn, which is the problem if you're a rhino, is about £60,000 a kilo, which is more than the value of gold.
Is there any other animals we can go and see?
Well, there's elephants, lions, tigers, cheetahs, African hunting dogs, you name it, we've probably got it.
Let's go and see some more! Wow, and is this a cat?
Yes, it is a cat, and one of the loveliest cats on earth, a cheetah.
Oh, a cheetah?
One of the fastest cats too. They can run up to about 90 kilometres an hour, but they can't keep it up for very long. After 200 or 300 metres, if they haven't caught their prey, they'll have to give up. But if they have caught it, you tend to find they're out of breath. And if anything else is around, like a hyena or a hunting dog or something like that, they will often come up and pinch the prey off the cheetah because
you're a cheetah?
They're completely out of puff.
He scares me.
And they won't be able to hold their ground and keep it. So life's tough. They tend to live on their own unless they've got cubs. But as you can see, they're built for athleticism, and if they do get damaged, that broken leg or damaged leg for instance, they do struggle to survive, whereas the boys tend to live in small groups, so if one is injured, the others up to a point can help look after them.
Wow.
So it's a tough old life. They're critically endangered. The last real stronghold is in Namibia, where we have our research station. Can you imagine?
Oh, I like it. Hello. Hello, do you want to come? No, you don't want to come home. You make my cat at home look very small.
And I bet your cat isn't as fast as her.
She's very fast. She looks quite cuddly. I don't think I'd have a cuddle.
Oh, she's had enough of us.
Goodbye.
She's off.
Can we go and see some other animals?
Yeah, well, the elephants. We've done the rhino.
I want to go and see elephants.
Hippos, zebras.
I like all of them. Wow, there's elephants. Is it true they don't forget things?
Sometimes, like us, but by and large they've got a very, very good memory.
And look, he's got a long nose.
Yeah, it's very useful. There's thousands and thousands of muscles in that nose, or the trunk, and it enables them to be very, very clever. And we used to have an elephant that you could reach out and turn the light switch on when you went in the dark. The trouble is you'd never remember to turn it off, which didn't do the electricity bill any good.
Grandad tells me off for leaving the lights on.
This is Five and Lataba.
Hello, Five. Hello, Lataba. What's her name?
Five and Lataba.
Lataba. Hello.
We think Five's about a year older than Lataba. They were found as orphans in South Africa in the riverbed of the River Lataba. That's how Lataba got her name. And Five, when they were picked up, they all had numbers painted on their bottoms to identify them. And Five had a big 5 on her bottom, and that's her nickname stuck. They've been here for many, many years.
And do they have big teeth?
Very big teeth. When they're mature, the size of those teeth are about the size of a house brick. So very, very important. And as long as they've got those teeth, they can keep going indefinitely.
Wow. Wow, they're really nice. Hello. Look at their feet. You've got big feet. And a big nose and big tusks. I like them. I Oh, can I have an elephant, Andy? No, I don't think it'll fit in our garden. Oh,
No.
we could take it for Grandad. No, I don't think we can take elephants home. I like them. Can we go and see some more animals?
Yep, we can look at the dolls. Do you know what a doll is?
A doll?
Not a hole, a doll.
I don't know.
The hunting dog. We've seen the cheetahs, haven't we?
We saw the cheetahs,
There's the zebras, the giraffe, all sorts. And the hippos.
Wow, let's go and have a look at some more. Wow, look, it's a tiger. Is it a boy tiger or a girl tiger?
That's a tigress, a girl.
A tigress? That's a good question. Look, hello.
She's a Sumatran tiger, and as some people say, there's only 350 left in the whole world.
350?
That's sad, isn't it?
Oh, hello. Aren't you nice? Look at the size of your talk. You're really big and quite scary. And what's her name?
Goodness me. I don't give her names, I go by the stripe.
Oh, wow.
Every tiger in the world has got a slightly different pattern, and that's how they identify them in the wild. They put camera traps by water holes and things like that, so they can build up a complete inventory of how many tigers there are and track their movements as well.
Wow.
Because I might call it one name, someone else, one of the keepers might call it something else, and it gets very confusing. So we rely on visual interpretation of their markings. And some of the animals, we have a photo library of the pictures, like the tigers, the hunting dogs and the cheetahs, so we all know we're talking about the same animal.
What? Hello, Mrs. Tigress. I want to come and say hello.
She came from a zoo in Holland, so she doesn't understand English too well. You have to speak in Dutch.
I can't speak Dutch.
Nor can I. And I'm not going to talk double Dutch.
That's funny. So we go and see some other animals. I want to have a look at them first. Okay, well you have a look and we'll go and get ready to go and see some more animals. Okay. Wow, there's penguins.
Yes, penguin.
Pick-a-penguin.
You can't reach, can you?
No, they're nice.
What makes these different from all our other animals?
They're in water.
Yeah, that's one reason, but most of our animals are either African or Asian.
Where did these come from?
Aha, South America, Peru or Chile.
Ooh, hello.
It's a long way to swim, isn't it?
It is a long way to swim.
But seriously, these came from other zoos, and hopefully they'll be laying eggs soon and breed, and we'll get even more than the 12 or 14 that we've got now.
Wow, I like them. I'm going to go and have a look at them. Goodbye. Bye. Wow, look, we're at the hippo's place. Look at them. I like hippos.
Yeah, but they are one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. It's often said they kill more people than anything else.
Really?
But
What? Why are they dangerous?
Well, you associate hippos with water, don't you? But when they come out at night to feed in the dark, they often go 2 or 3 miles away from the water. And if you get between them and the water and they're frightened, they come straight tearing back to the water. And if you're in the way, boom.
Uh-oh! You stay in the water then. Wow, look at them. Oh, they look very friendly, but they're not. They're going to be scary.
And hippopotamus is a tongue-twisting word, but it has a certain meaning.
Hippopotamus. What does it mean?
It's Greek, or derived from the Greek word for river horse, because when they charge through the water, they do this, and they just look like a horse galloping along.
What?
And if you're in the way, boom.
Hello, Rigor. A Rigor horse. That's really good. And can we go and look at some other animals?
Well, we've got meerkats and lemurs. Here we are, we're in the lemur walkthrough.
Oh, where did lemurs come from?
Well, Madagascar.
I've seen the film. Yeah, you have seen the film. So have you seen them? Look, they've got funny tails.
Yeah, we call it a walkthrough, but the lemurs don't often walk. They spend all the time jumping and flying through the trees. And when the early explorers reached Madagascar, they thought they were ghosts because they just saw this grey flash flying through the trees, and they thought they were ghosts, but they're not.
Wow, they're nice. Look, it's the meerkats. I like meerkats. They're small and fluffy. They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, this is our own version of Meerkat Manor. You notice there's always one on guard. He's doing 2 things. One's looking up to see if the buzzards come over. Yeah, you've got to keep
He's
your
not
eye
there.
open. And secondly, he's looking down below to see if there's any mealworms or grubs, which is what we put in from time to time to feed them.
They eat mealworms.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Yeah, but they like it. They think it's lovely. Wow.
Really sharp little teeth. If you see one yawning, you'll see those teeth are as sharp as a razor blade, and you certainly wouldn't want one to bite you.
No, don't like that. Let's go and see some other animals. Wow, look, the zebras. Look at them all. I like zebras.
Yeah, there are two sorts though, if you look carefully. There's the common zebra, which are the smaller ones with the fairly well defined broad stripes, and there's the critically endangered rare ones over there, the Grevy zebra, which are a lot taller, got a nice mane, nice sharp ears. You can see their ears sticking up, look, like radar, listening to everything we're saying, because they know we're talking about them actually.
So are they white with black stripes, or black with white stripes?
You take your money, pay your money, and take your pick. At the end of the day, it's very useful camouflage. When you're out in Africa, it's very, very hot, and you see the hot air simmering off the ground. It seems to make the zebra disappear. There is another theory that the white bits help deter the flies, but it's very, very good camouflage as well.
I don't like flies. Maybe I need to get black and white. Or maybe. Well, let's go on and see some other animals. Yay!
But look at that over there.
Wow.
That long neck sticking over the bank watching us.
What's that one over there?
It's not an ostrich, is it?
No, it looks like a giraffe.
It's a giraffe, yes. You can just see the neck. And the funny thing is, they've got the same number of neck vertebrae as we have, 7.
Wow. It's got a longer neck than me. It's like a slide.
Well, yeah, but they're not just long in the tooth, they're long in the neck. And there's a good reason for that. They can reach the food right up at the top of the trees, which other animals can't reach.
Wow, look at that. Hello, giraffe. I like that. Look, it's a big long neck. It's a big long neck. Wow, there's lots of animals here. Let's go and see some more. Ooh. And look at, these are like dogs. What are they?
Well, there's several names. They call them just wild dogs, the African hunting dog, or the painted dog, because it really does look as if someone's just spilled a load of paint all over them, doesn't it?
Did you put paint on them? No, they didn't put paint on it. Just looks like that. Oh, the painted dog, or the wild dog.
Wild dog, or painted dog is probably the best thing, but the technical name is African hunting dog. But once upon a time there were probably over 100,000 of these, but today there's probably barely 2,500 left.
Oh, they're all disappearing.
They are, but they use vast territories. An area the size of Greater London would only support perhaps 25 hunting dogs.
We need to look after them. Yeah, exactly. We need to make sure we are looking after the animals, and that's why Bob does such a great job. Wow, I want to be a park ranger when I'm older. Well, you have to make sure you look after animals, don't you? Yeah, can we go and see some more animals?
Yeah, there's plenty here. There's about 1,700 animals here, 20 different species.
Wow, look, there's lions everywhere. I like lions.
Yeah, they're one of the first species of animal we ever kept in Safari Park.
Are they?
But unfortunately, if you think lions, you think Africa. But across vast tracts of Africa, particularly on the western side, there aren't any lions anymore. They're disappearing hand over fist, unfortunately.
Oh no, why?
There's disease. Close contact with man means they're getting close contact with man's animals, and bad distemper particularly, rabies, are all taking their toll of the lion, and brucellosis and TB as well. When they eat animals that are infected with those diseases, they tend to pick it up themselves, so it is a massive problem.
That's not nice. They have to go to the doctors or the vets. Yeah, the vets.
Well, the vets are doing their best, but you are talking of vast areas. I mean, the Kruger National Park, that is on the eastern side of Africa, but that's about 3.3 million hectares or something like that. It's a massive area, and to try and control animal populations in areas that size is very, very difficult.
Oh, so lots of lions are kept safe here, though.
Oh yes, these are as safe as houses. They are checked regularly for worms, they have their vaccinations every year, so they live to a ripe old age, and like most animals, they live far longer in captivity than they ever will in the wild.
Oh, great! Well, let's go and see some more animals, yay! Wow, and there's another rhino. Is this the same as last time?
No, this is the Indian greater one-horn rhino, to give them their proper name, or the old drinkers. You can see if they look crinkly old skin. It looks vaguely armour-plated, doesn't it? And it's like the African rhino, really. They look like a relic from a bygone age, but given just half a chance, they can survive quite nicely in the 21st century. But as we were saying earlier as well about the other rhino, very often they're not being given that chance.
He's having a breakfast.
Yes, this is breakfast.
What's he having?
Well, she's having apples and there'll be
I
some
like
bananas
apples.
and cabbage later on and a bit of hay.
Ooh.
And then she'll be going out onto her scales to be weighed. And then she'll be going out for the day. But they come in every night in this lovely new house. They've got a nice thick bed of bark, which is about a couple of foot deep.
Wow! That's really nice. Are you enjoying your breakfast, Sophie? She's noisy. Look, she's made my face dirty. Hello.
That's it. She's cleaned that bucket full of food right up, look.
It's all good. Goodbye, Sophie.
She's even given you a kiss, look.
I can see that. Hello. Wow! Look at that. It's worse than Grandad's. I've got an idea. Let's put it in Bob's car. That'll be funny. Let's do it. Bob's gonna find that funny. Whoa! I've had a lovely day. I've seen rhinos and elephants and tigers and lions. Oh, it's really fun. I know you've had lots of fun. What do you say? Can I take an animal home? No. You say thank you. Oh, thank you. Can I take an animal home?
Pleasure. No, I'm afraid
Oh.
not, but you can do the next best thing. You look on our website, you can find out you can adopt one.
Adopt an animal and then you take it home.
No, you can take the adoption back home, or we can pop it in the post, but
Wow.
that's the best we can do.
Oh, and then does that mean I can help look after the animal?
Yeah.
What? And you can do that? Well, I reckon we should take a pack home and we can talk to Grandad about adopting an animal. I want to adopt a tiger. Well, maybe. Should we say goodbye then? I don't want to say goodbye. I want to stay forever. We'll just say goodbye then. Okay, goodbye then.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Goodbye.
Oh, Jack!